comes marching home again. Hurrah, hurrah, we'll give him a hearty welcome then. Hurrah, hurrah, all the men will cheer, the boys will shout, the ladies they will all turn out and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home.
George S. Patton was born on November 11, 1885 in San Gabriel, California, to his father and mother, George S. Patton II and Ruth Wilson. Patton's family was wealthy. However, in his early life, he suffered from a bad case of undiagnosed dyslexia. Patton was homeschooled until 11 when he finally started to attend Stephen Cutter Clark's Classical School for Boys in Pasadena for 6 years. After his primary education, Patton attended the Virginia Military Institute for 1 year and then transferred to West Point, where he was then forced to repeat his freshman year due to poor academic performance. Patton graduated from West Point in June 1909 and was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the cavalry. In 1910, he married his wife Beatrice Banning Ayer, who was the daughter of affluent Boston industrialist Frederick Ayer. In 1912, Patton attended the Olympics in Sweden, where he competed in the pentathlon. He placed 5th out of 42 contestants. Later, Patton was made the designated instructor for swordsmanship at the Mounted Service School in Fort Riley, Kansas. Patton saw his first combat when Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa attacked the city of Columbus, New Mexico in 1916. Patton joined in on retaliatory strikes into Mexico, and although the overall operation was unsuccessful, Patton killed 3 of Pancho's men. This marked the start of a great career. In 1917, when the United States joined World War I, Patton was promoted to captain and sent to France. In November of 1917, he was made a major and was appointed to the new tank corps of the U.S. Army. He spent months after this organizing and designing uniforms for the units. During this time, he was also promoted to lieutenant colonel. On September 12, 1918, Patton led the first U.S. tank units into battle, ignoring orders to stay in radio contact. A few weeks later, in a separate offensive, Patton was struck and wounded by machine gun fire. He survived by laying in a shell hole for hours until he was evacuated. For this, he was promoted to colonel and awarded with the Distinguished Service Cross for bravery under fire. After World War I, Patton was reverted to the permanent rank of captain and graduated from the Army War College in 1932. In 1940, he was made temporary brigadier general, and later, in April of 1941, he was promoted temporarily to major general, and a week later was made commander of the 2nd Armored Division. Soon after this, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. Patton was sent to North Africa as general of the Western Task Force and led the successful landings at Casablanca in November of 1942. In March of 1943, he led the U.S. 7th Army into Sicily, and he captured Palermo in July and Messina in August. The peak of Patton's career was his drive into German-occupied France. Patton's spectacular progress was shown only a month after D-Day, when he captured the cities and towns of Mayenne, Laval, Le Mans, Reims, and Chalon. Patton repelled the massive German final push in December 1944, known as the Battle of the Bulge, and continued to push through the Ardennes forest and into Belgium and Germany. Patton's armies converged at the Saar-Palatinate, where they took 100,000 prisoners. Soon after this, Patton's reputation would be ruined after his remarks about the Allied denazification of Germany, and he was removed from command of the Third Army in October of 1945. Just 2 months later, he would die as a result of a car crash. From his early struggles with dyslexia to his rise as a commanding general, George S. Patton became one of the most revered and controversial figures of his time. His courage in World War I and masterful leadership in North Africa and Europe during World War II earned both admiration and criticism. Despite his removal from command and untimely death, Patton's name remains etched into history. He is remembered as a bold and legendary figure in the annals of the United States Armed Forces.
Stone wine when Johnny comes marching home, and we'll all drink stone wine when Johnny comes marching home.